Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about or share with you how you can buy your first car here in Zambia. So this is a video coming from someone who has bought a car online for the first time, and I'm going to share my experience and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Okay, so to buy a car, follow these steps. So first of all, you need to know the type of car you want. Okay, once you do, go on any of these Japanese car exporter websites. So there's SBT, there's John Japan, there's TCV. Okay, look for a car there. Now here's what's important. So when I was buying my first car, I did that, but on one website I found that the same car with the same details, the same mileage, the same car details was cheap on the other website, and the same car with the same everything was expensive on the other website. So when you're searching for a car, don't just use one platform. Okay, compare the same car. I think what you should do is try to compare the car that you want, starting from the color, the mileage, and everything. Even some cars, I think they'll be able to show you like the vehicle identification numbers, that will be able to know that the car is the exact one that I saw on this website. Okay, now when you find the car you want to buy, they're going to show you like two prices. First of all, the first price is just for the car alone. Now the second price is the one which includes transportation up to the Salaam port. Okay, and also if you want, you can also include the insurance in there. Okay, so what you should do is pay attention to the total fee up to the Islam. Okay, for example, you may find that a car on this website is $900, but including shipping fee, it will become $2,000. Then when you go on another website, you'll find the car is cheaper, let's say it's $800, but including shipping fee, you may find that it's $2,500. Okay, so if you're going to compare the price alone, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. So compare the total fee, including the insurance and the shipping. That way, you'll be able to make a better decision on knowing which platform is cheaper. Yeah. So now, one thing you should understand is, okay, before you actually buy, a lot of platforms now, they allow you to pay locally using Kwacha. Like now, companies such as SBT, TCV, they've got local bank accounts in Zambia. You can just go at the bank and you transfer the money there. That's easy. Now, for people like us who don't want to queue up or go in town, move with large sums of money, you can as well do it online, and I think that's what I prefer you doing. Okay, just do it online. So for that, you have to make sure that you contact your bank, okay, or log into your banking app and check what your limits are. Okay, so maybe you might have a 20,000 kwacha limit. If you have a 20,000 kwacha limit, you might not be able to send money more than 20,000. So make sure that your limit allows you to send the required money that needs to be paid for the car. So as for me, when I bought the car, I sent the exact amount of money directly to the exporter's bank account in Japan. Okay, so I think I want to mention the website where I bought my car from, so that it shouldn't look like as if I'm promoting a certain company. So do it on your own. Okay, yeah. So I did that. So what happens is that when you want to buy a car, you go there, you press buy, right? You'll be given like 3 days for you to make the payment. So when you click on order, your car will be like will be like hidden from the public. Okay, public will be able to see it, but won't be able to buy that car. Then you'll be given a few days for you to make the payment. So when you make the payment, you have to wait for them. They receive, to take a couple of days, and when they receive, okay, they will start preparing the documents for you, and they will ship out the car to you. So now, once they receive the payment and they ship out the car to you, before the car actually reaches the salon, you would have received the bill of lading documents. I think you're going to receive 2 or 3 copies. Okay, so as for me, the details for in the bill of lading, I put my own details. I didn't put for my agent or anyone who is going to help me do the clearing. No, I put my own details. Yeah, it doesn't matter which details you use, but I prefer you putting your real details, because remember at this point you might not have found a clearing agent, and finding a clearing agent who's not going to scam you, because there are a lot of scammers around. It's very hard. So at this point, just put your real details. It won't matter. Okay. Then once you receive the bill of lading now, what you're supposed to do now is now finding an agent. So here's another thing you should know. It's not possible to clear the car yourself. Like there's no other way of you getting your car and doing everything on your own. Like you have no choice, you really have to use an agent. Actually, you need to have two agents. Okay, first of all, you need an agent in Dar es Salaam, and you need another agent here in Zambia, who's going to help you with all those stuff. Yeah, but I think here in Zambia you can do everything on your own. Okay, but still, I think I don't recommend anyone doing everything on their own, because there's a lot involved and the process is long. So you might want just to get someone with experience to do everything for you, and it's very much faster that way. So in the Salaam there, you need to find another agent who's going to help you clear the car. Okay, and when again, another thing you should know is that you can't pick up the car on your own from the Salaam port. The agent has to do all those stuff. Okay, so, and I think you can't actually drive the car yourself all the way from Dar es Salaam to Zambia, unless if you are an agent, something like that. I think that's what I know. Okay, but me, when I bought my car, okay, I went all the way to Dar es Salaam and got the car. By the way, I didn't drive the car from all the way from Dar es Salaam to Zambia. I was with my agent and we drove the car together. Although me, I only drove from Zambia, like from Nakonde to Lusaka. Then the agent drove all the way from Dar es Salaam to Tunduma on Nakonde border there. Yeah. So once the car is cleared there, you drive it. Okay, your agent drives it to Nakonde. So there at Nakonde, the car has to be cleared. Okay, so there in Nakonde there, that's where now the car has to get cleared, like paying the duty and stuff. There's now registration, like getting the number plate, insurance, road tax. So if you want, you can do those same stuff there at Nakonde. There's the rats at Nakonde, or you can do them here in Lusaka. But according to what my agent told me is that registering a car in Lusaka, it takes weeks, like the process is long. But there in Nakonde, it just takes just a few hours to a few days, and it's very much faster that way. So I think you might want to do everything there in Nakonde, so that as the car reaches in Lusaka, all you do is just drive your car, not trying to move around, queue up in these resale offices and stuff like that. Yeah, like the process is really long. Okay, yeah, so that's how you do it. So now the main question is, how do you find a reliable agent? Well, you can find a reliable agent. I think you should ask someone who bought a car, right, and they share the agent that they used. I think that's the best way. But again, how do you trust them, because you don't really know them? What if your friend has lied you that this person is reliable when they're working together, and they end up like stealing your car? And again, yes, there are real agents that can help you deliver your car, but I've read some situations on Facebook whereby some people receive their cars in a bad conditions, others they swap their tires, others they do this and this. Yeah, so yeah, it's really a big problem, like finding someone that you can actually trust and does a good job here. So in this case, I can't recommend anyone better than who I've always known. So if you need an agent, by the way, this agent I'm about to recommend you to helped me with everything. That is clearing the car there in Dar es Salaam, also clearing the car in Nakonde, and finishing everything. As for me, I never did anything. I never visited any That's the office. I never did some queuing up, nothing. He did everything. He did the registration, he bought the insurance, he bought the road tax, he did everything. Although he showed me how to do certain things like paying for duty, we paid for duty, and it was very much easier. Yeah, it was easy peasy. So this is no other than Traveltainment. So he's popularly known as Traveltainment on YouTube. He's also a content creator, but his name is Mr. Bupe, and I'll share a number in the description, and you'll be able to use his services. By the way, when you contact him, just mention my name, that I watched Keith's video. He talked about you, that he helped with everything. So he's been delivering cars and clearing cars longer than my age, I think. Yeah, he started a long time ago. By the way, I'm 24 years old. Yeah, I think he's been delivering cars for, I think, 20 years or so, somewhere there, if I remember properly, according to what he told me. And he always documents all his car deliveries. Okay, so I'll include the link to his channel in my description, so that you can check out all the videos he makes about delivering cars. So he's been delivering cars as expensive as Range Rovers. Okay, so you can definitely trust him with a car. He's very responsible, he's a good driver, and over the past years he's been driving, okay, he's never crashed anyone's car. He's very reliable, okay, and he knows his stuff. He's very experienced, yeah. Okay, so if you want me to make any tutorials on how to compare cars, what to look out for, let me know, and I'll make another video. This is Keith, bye for now.